A little more than a little crunch today. A little more than yesterday. Just a little more than yesterday. Been saying that for about 3 years. Just a little more than yesterday. Multiple fives per day, going on for quite some time now. Said it would happen a couple years ago. Again, not every day, but now there's multiples every day, where there was 1 5 a week. Anyone say uptick? New Hampshire, Shaky, Mexico, Texas. Everybody's doing that today. Obviously tapping the brakes. High tides on the west coasts of the world. Very low tides on the east coasts. Even in the Mediterranean. Hudson Bay is going crazy. All the waters in the planet sloshing around a little bit, acting like we're wobbling. You know how to look, make sure you're wobbling? Check out that moon at night. It's wobbling. It's because you're wobbling. You turned on your axis. NASA said so. So did every damn space agency on the planet. I don't know how y'all missed it. Popular Mechanics did his article. Says Earth's axis shifted. They literally blame glaciers melting, which is obviously not the case. The glaciers are melting for a reason, and we're the same reason we're tilted on our side, and it's not the glacier's fault. It's the same mechanism that is causing everybody to be evacuated from their home that's burning down, that I've been warning you about for several years. Instead of 30 the trees in all your homes, and I showed you why in previous videos. Well, it continues today, and everything's on fucking fire. There are people on this border because we've watched this entire region burn over the last couple of months. That's why they're here. They don't want to give your kids fentanyl. They're being chased by fire. China, Russia, North Korea gonna nuke you. That was decided on in 2014, folks, and they keep pushing it in the news. Thanks, Nancy. Scrambling. Doing that in Ukraine, too. So, the state senator told me about this in 2014. You don't think any of the federal senators know about this? How about your state reps? Y'all think your vote counts? Let's rethink this. You ever look at the DC Organic Act in 1871 and all the acts and Bankers Act since then? Do you realize the Crown and Vatican own your nation, own you? You are property of the Crown. You realize that? You might want to look into it. I've made a few videos. See the angry catfish over here on BitChute? This is where you want to be. You want my good information, you'll be over here. If you want stupid shit, you'll stay here on YouTube. Ask me stupid questions. Hang out over here. There's some good videos over here, but all the good ones are over here on the BitChute. I would suggest you go to the BitChute, start checking them out. I really do. If you can't, Well, I guess you can't. You're too busy watching people that tell you flowery lies and feed you antifreeze. So have fun with that. Keep making the excuses or get on the chain, yo. That's all I got for you. And while recording it, we just had a little bit of an uptick here. And there's 6 going on over here in Japan, right above Japan. I guess technically Russia. Anyways, it seems like it's just going to continue. So I don't think these things are going away, no matter how much you think you want them to. I wouldn't stop this process for the world, personally. A lot of y'all motherfuckers need to get the fuck up on out of here. People like this guy over here, Mr. Media Mogul Guy, fucking Microsoft CEO, more influential, lesser known than his partner Bill fucking Gates. But y'all over there worried about Bill think this is a changed man. Wrong. Covered that pretty extensively. These motherfuckers are misleading you and selling you antifreeze, telling you it's sweet, and then you go blind and die. Kind of like ignoring your Schumann frequency, thinking it's going to spike you. And we've covered all of this. This man is a murderous fucking bastard elitist. And he sits here and puts on this smile for you, talking about blessed are the brokenhearted and talking about apologizing while sending people to my fucking home for 10 years. His general, Caddy Joe, couldn't sleep at night until she had to apologize to me. I ain't heard shit from this motherfucker except a whole bunch of fucking shit from his minions, continuing every day, misleading people to their death. Yeah, I'd like to see some of that shit just disappear. Who works for this guy? Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Oppenheimer Ranch, fucking Blue Kool-Aid, all them people that branched off of WSO, Bobby Maverick, they all suck this man's cock. That's who. It's Operation Mockingbird. Whatever he says, everybody fucking jumps around and says. Whatever fucking Oppenheimer says is what he tells them to say, and everybody fucking in their entire network starts repeating the same fucking thing. And then I see you sharing it on your Facebook without so much as looking at this goddamn thing at all. You just want to listen to fucking antifreeze and talk to me about my cussing. Suck my dick. Go suck his for a while. Get off of mine. I thought there was a shortage, but there seems to be plenty of bags of dicks to go around. Look, I found pictures. Now here's the big news. You got a magnet. Earth's got a magnet. Bring your magnet into her magnet. You're going to inherit her entire strength. You're going to lose your Schumann frequency spiking issues like your ears ringing, you're seasick, you're dizzy. You can't sleep at night. You're over there eating your neighbor's face over fucking something stupid. It's because your Schumann's frequency is fucking spiking and you're losing your mind. Because the next step is madness and then death. That seems to be globally understood throughout all of the fucking research about the Schumann frequency. So if you're listening to somebody that says your Schumann frequency rising is going to cause you to elevate your physiology into the 5th dimension or whatever they're telling you, they're giving you antifreeze, you're going to die a mad person. And I mean mad, like madness. The days of madness. Your animals are going to turn on you. And they've begun already. People have already started losing their nut. They're brawling at Disney World and fucking on cruises and happy places. I would suggest staying away from groups. Keep your heart calm. understand your heart is just like Iswa. Visualize that when you're melting into Mother and loving her. Creator gave us a beautiful, wonderful soul. He gave our planet a beautiful, wonderful soul. And they're magnetic, instantaneously entangled at a distance. It's symbiotic, just like breathing plant parts. You just didn't know you had a magnet. The intent has to be a knowing you can't believe. So get over here and do some research about your magnet and how magnets stack strength. There is a lot that you don't know. I don't know. I know the properties of magnetism, but I had no idea I had one in my chest. Now I do. And I also understand that that nerve sac around your heart contains your memory and your emotions. And we have covered this. You can go look at memory and emotion in people's heart. Watch. Recent discoveries. Your neurons contain your emotions in your heart. And small intestines, your organs, have more neurons in them than your brain pan. Anybody telling you different has never looked up the medical knowledge that we have fucking been discovering about the human body. They just accept, oh, I don't know, lies and fucking misinformation for fact. And that's harmful. That's like drinking antifreeze. Are you tired of drinking antifreeze? Well, get over here and look at what I've got. That's all I got.